setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Goff finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
14.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 5 on deck, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Goff back to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, kill!
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ric Flair.
Goff setting to throw. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 10 black. Good. Ready.
Play action. Love. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Pass caught out right by Golden. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Okay,
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 33. Mike, White. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Black open. Set, hut. Blue, 32. Ready?
Love looking to pass. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go, set. Trouble, stuck, yellow, 43. Set.
The give here on 2nd. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Hut.
They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Blaster. Zoom black. Yellow, go. Go pink. Ready?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Love now. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready, set.
Left side gets it out quick, Out comes the punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
20! 76! 76!
From the gun, Goff. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 35 out of that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. Racing down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Could make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So it'll be 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
10. Black Ulster. Mega. Blue striking. Cut.
Love on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 2nd and inches.
That's called red.
At the 40-yard line.
Red, 38. White.
Love from the gun. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a third-quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
We go tonight. Hey, 20, 76, tell him. 76.
Goff off the play action. Caught by his back. Short pickup to their own 31. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed to his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, let's go. We go tonight.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So 1st down from the 41.
We go. DC, 180. Value 3.
Off to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Downfield, this fine St. Brown. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Lions have a 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
What's up?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Play fake, it's Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Drill green. Madden.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Throw left side to Watson. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Set, ready. 10 black. Set, hut.
Trying to push this past the marker. 30. Gets the 10. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead.
Hey, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he'll go down here, comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Goff back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. goes for 32 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Gibbs now from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is gone. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Red 38. Cut.
Now give left side. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to the well again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Flight blue 32.
To the air with Love. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow 22. White. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
42. Lions 35. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Lions losing by 7. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Goff setting to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Chased out to his right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Okay, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I can still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity.
Oh, problems with the exchange, and it's out. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery. Clean up the mistake this late in the game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Go red. Yellow, zoom. Ten cycles.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Drill, 52. Watch out now. 50 fierce blaster. 6. Smash, red.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Ready?
Another carry for him. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
52 blue. Check, huh?
He'll throw it. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that is the catch that can end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. From the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Corey Black has got it. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been dropping a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? You wanna see more but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my haters.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, wife, Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. 7 by 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flipmode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like
bitch. Throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I got step up in the place and you I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to like the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth, still the truth, nothing you care close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with trucks and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a box to check, cause everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, I just met a kid with it in his left. He just took a pic, said my said he went as me for Halloween, and when he did, everybody at the party sang, my town's smaller than your town. Damn, y'all, what the hell is my life now? It's like how everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like.
Real in my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. Back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool with these little, they try to start it, too late, my finger was already on. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress, in your feelings by the better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody deal, went to visit Granny, she say what's that poking out your hill, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, not no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
I can get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. They're passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money cloud, smash, I'm covered in bells. I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go better. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up, I'm fed up. It's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this wasn't a landslide. Ain't gonna be no good this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say on that issue, I'm going 50, and then nigga got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The big you me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, go drop with it. Do a step with it, put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me, I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. There we again. Bottles in up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my reppin' my block, straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey.
Off the sofa, the thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be.
so typical. Body of a dawn ass, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of a dawn ass, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of a dawn ass, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of a dawn ass, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, no. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, no. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated.
bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck.
Our coverage of the NFL has once again brought us to beautiful South America and one of the largest cities on the planet. You are looking live at Sao Paulo, Brazil, which first hosted the NFL back in 2024, and not surprisingly has rolled out the red carpet for us once again. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go, here in Sao Paulo. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back to the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
Hey, ram. Crowd right. Go. 5-9. Hey, Ray, set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Set. 380. Run. 59. Run.
It's Herbert once more. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
$59. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ray.
Herbert from the gun. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Chiefs take over.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He lofts it deep right side. His first throw is an interception. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He finds Johnston. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
What is it?
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
New set of downs from 37.
Set. Grenade. 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 Grenade.
First down, and they go right back to it. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Let's go. Let's go. Home trips right. Baylor Tiger. Let's go. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. He gets loose down the right side. He is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. lined up and ready to boot it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
Ran up by the election as up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They knocked me full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the indicator and they yelling. But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas. But somebody gotta do it.
First and 10 from the 32. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
15. Attack! Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it 3rd and 10. They'll throw 3rd and long. Has it left side block with the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Kappa.
Running right with Mitchell. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing now, Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Chargers,
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver. He went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
And those are the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Wide 80. Wide 80 hot. Crowd right. Let's go. Set.
Now Herbert to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Sao Paulo in just a bit. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Ready? Delta, stop.
Mitchell will not score. The defense holds and stops him toward that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Justin Herbert with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And all he can do is get that to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. You found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the 1st down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rasheed Rice, complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. All lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not like the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Quick to Walker on the check down. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point by Bucker is up and good. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Looking to throw. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The party's still going for 2 more quarters, football fans. We're back underway from Brazil. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Easy. Switch.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here. just a little short of the 35.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Walker trying to run for the first. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Mitchell up the middle. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He finds Johnston. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
We've set it downs from 37.
Set. Grenade. 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 Set.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set.
Play action now for Herbert. This is a heater going deep. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Black 80, black. Get ready to speed, get ready to speed. Ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Hits his running back. Hits some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Captain.
Mitchell gets it from the gun, and he works his way for a gain of 4. He'll go quickly, trying to get set.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, Ram. 5-9. Baylor tight. Hey, Ray. Crowd rise. Let's go.
Herbert from the gun. Pass caught, 9-yard line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Mitchell will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air and now 2 touchdowns on the ground, he's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. He's going deep. He's got it at the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. When you take this ahead for 7, we've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Herbert now off the play fake. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. This is hauled in by Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a...
Snap comes in slow, and they block it. And with the recovery there, that is exactly where possession is going to be turned over.
Pretty easy for all of us to just simply focus on the block, but this is one of those situations where the problem, well, you could trace it back far earlier. Yes, the snap was accurate, came out clean, but it was too slow. There was not enough velocity, so that punter was left out there hanging dry, and he paid for it.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Yellow!
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Here's Mahomes. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone! And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You knew before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 34-yard line.
Home troops right. 5-9. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Cater Kohu. First down from the 42. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning.
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
Actually? Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas with at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of diaspora. More travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie.
So I go to Miami just for dinner.